What's up, you guys? Today we are making a seafood mixture over some cilantro lime rice with a chicken salad for hubby's lunch. All right, so this was a really quick lunch, so I wanted it to be as simple as possible. I'm going to use some already grilled and ready chicken strips from Tyson, some Uncle Ben's cilantro lime rice, and I'm just going to zhuzh it up just the way I normally would do, but literally just as quick as possible. Okay, this is going to be great for my girlies who don't know how to cook, who just don't have time to make a full meal, or whatever. This would be good for yourself, your kiddos, or your man, whatever you want to do. Okay, but today it's for hubby's lunch. So I'm just going to chop up some romaine lettuce. That's my favorite. You can use whatever works for you. And I'm just going to drop that into a glass, container, and then we're gonna move on to some of the other stuff. Now, hubby's kind of like me, but I like to put like red onion and stuff into my salads, but he's not into onion as much as I am. So today we're just gonna do some tomato. We're gonna slice that up really good. I'll throw in some cucumbers, and then I will also do some boiled eggs and that whole thing. Like, make it a really good chef salad. Okay, I love English cucumbers. I've been eating these for years. They are so much better than the regular ones. The skin is thinner and more tender, so you don't have to peel them first. So I love me a good English cucumber. That's all I buy. I buy the mini ones for the kids. I buy the big ones for slicing for me and hubby. And yeah, so good. Y'all, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I love me a good English cucumber. All right, so I'm gonna slice up some cucumber, tomato, like I said. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fry up this ready to go chicken. Now, just because it's coming out of a package does not mean that I'm gonna just let it, be like that and be what it is. Okay, I'm never gonna do that, honey. That's not gonna happen. So I added a little bit of oil at the bottom of my pan, and then went ahead and seasoned up my chicken really well. Added in some kicking chicken, all of my spices, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of slap your mama seasoning, and yeah, you guys, just because it comes out of a package doesn't mean it's not going to taste like that. I can't have him out here thinking he's going to think I sliced this myself, sliced and diced it myself. Got a nice little caramelization over there. Okay, this is now no longer Tyson's recipe. This is my recipe. This is Chrissy's. Okay, cooking with Chrissy. Cooking with Chrissy. If you know, you know. That was hilarious. Okay. Chicken's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on top of the salad. There is nothing like a really good chicken salad, okay? One of my favorite go-to sides, and honestly, I'll eat that for just lunch myself sometimes, but obviously, gotta make hubby a full meal, right? Make sure he's nice and full. He's out there making the money to pay these bills. All right, I'm gonna throw in probably about a half a stick of butter, just because I'm putting a lot of seafood into this pot. I did not scrape it out because I like the little droppings and the little good stuff that was left from the chicken, and I wanted that to stay in there, because it's nothing but flavor. Ain't nothing but a little flavor, baby. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt anybody. It's just gonna add to the dish. So I'm gonna let that melt down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with the seafood. And honestly, I decided to make him this because we had this left over in the freezer for a little bit, and I wanted to kind of get rid of it and make some space. So I was like, yep, you're gonna get seafood, whatever I have left. So this was a little bit of red onion, as y'all can see, and then I added in a little bit, a few chunks of cut up salmon and some shrimp. I also had some scallops, which I love, and I added in a couple of mussels as well. Okay, just to kind of get this stuff out of my freezer. We had a seafood boil, and then I was like, listen, I have all this extra. I'm going to go ahead and give this to you so that I can get it out of the freezer. Plus, it was delicious. Okay. So yeah, a couple mussels, a couple things that I know that he likes. He's not a huge fan of mussels, but he got some tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some seasonings. And you guys know I have to do my kickin' chicken. I have to do my Old Bay seasoning. That's pretty much all I used for this one. There were a couple of pieces of the salmon that I forgot to peel the skin off of. I typically actually like the skin of the salmon, but I peeled those off for him because I don't want to do hubby like that. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my cilantro lime rice from Uncle Ben's. Now, I am such against packaged rices because I sometimes feel like they taste very processed, and I do not like the taste of processed foods. Like, I don't like some of the, like, you know, there's no way to preserve rice without making it taste preserved, in my opinion. But I knew I was gonna need a quick meal, and I like to keep them on hand because I feel like the kids don't really care as much, and hubby's not gonna know the difference. Not tonight anyway. Normally, if I had more time, I would just make the rice, and it doesn't take long, but literally I had to make this meal in like 5 minutes, okay? So since it was cilantro lime rice and I have some fresh limes on hand, I'm gonna go ahead and just add in some actual lime juice because why not? And I actually did not show this on camera, but I seasoned up the rice a little bit more because once I tasted it, I was like, yeah, this has no flavor for real. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just spoon in the scallions, the scallops, the salmon, and the shrimp and mussel mixture. If you guys can see in the corner of the screen, the butter that made out of this, it was so good. I actually poured some of the butter over the rice as well because, oh my God, it was just so good. I don't know what to call this dish, but it was good. It was delicious. I tasted a little bit of it and I was like, yeah, hubby's gonna enjoy this. So as you guys can see, I kind of just drizzled some of that butter sauce up over that and then continue to put all of the seafood in there. And yeah, I get tired of making the same things, so I try to switch it up, not only for the kids, but for hubby as well and myself. So if you guys have any ideas for just, you know, dinner, lunch ideas, drop them down in the comments below, y'all. But this is what we have. This is the finished product for this main dish. And then, like I said, I ended up boiling some eggs hard, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dice those up as well because, like I said, there's nothing like a good chef salad with the chicken and the tomatoes and all that good stuff. If it were me, I might have added a little bit of that red onion over there into that, maybe a little banana pepper because I like a little spice, you know. I did not have any bell peppers on hand, but I would have loved to dice up a couple of bell peppers and throw those in there. So I'm going to top it off just with a little bit of real bacon and then a little bit of Parm cheese. All right, so this is a pretty good meal, you guys. I love it. I'm going to give him a couple of things of ranch because there's nothing like having a dry salad. Nobody wants that, okay? And a little bit of a lime wedge on the side just in case he needs a little bit of citrus action. Seafood and citrus go so well together. And that is it, y'all. Hubby's lunch is ready to go. It took me 5 minutes. Again, some days are easier than others. Today was an easy day, honey. I had to get this together and get him out the door. But usually, you know, we might switch it up and do something a little bit more extravagant. Y'all, hit a like for your girl because it's free and it don't cost you nothing. And I will see y'all in the next one.